Hello, everyone, and welcome to Newly Forged. We are a 5e actual play stream that takes place in the world of Newly that came out of my brain, and 6 of my friends are brave enough to play in. Because, reasons. Hey, I've got it. Thank you for the Pikachus. NYC Zombie, thank you for the resubscribe. Wonderful. Jeff, who plays... Oh, and I've got it resubscribing, joining us on the adventure. Woo! Thank you, I've got it. 55 months from I've got it. Wow, that's a lot of months.
That's more than 4 years. How long have we been doing this?
More than 4 years.
A lot of D&D.
And hey, we're on some amount of progress to a hype train. A level 1 hype train, which is fun, I guess. Indeed. Amber, who plays Ozo, and Jeff, who plays Selenar, should be along in a bit. They're just making their ways to preparations, and then they shall join us. Sorry?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
And unfortunately, Matt, who plays Corvus, is unavailable tonight, so Corvus will be shadowy and indistinct. Dun dun dun. That being said, I'm going to need somebody to go ahead and roll a D31 because we're still in October. Oh, and someone still needs to update their Roll20 name.
I thought I did. I must have auto-reversed back.
It's probably in your drop-down menu.
No, it is. It is. I did it last week. I don't know why it switched back.
Because it always goes to the top. It's dumb like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see.
Well,
we're giving you the option 23 or 24. Give us a better option.
Well, they're both kind of, same level of things, but I think they could be fun.
Great.
Tell us, dear friends, as you introduce yourself and your character, please tell us what is your character's view on minor violations of the law? So those little bendy, like kind of gray areas, like maybe a little bit over the line, but nothing like crazy. Little misdemeanor action. And we'll start at the top with Sarah.
Hey, Sarah, and I have an answer to this question. I play Andra Grandspark, the halfling wizard. And Andra, as far as she can tell, there is absolutely no line between, oh, hey, that's an impolite thing to do, and, oh, by the way, that's a fucking war crime. She has no concept of, like there are plenty of things that she was taught not to do as a child because they were considered rude or impolite. And she has no concept that there are some things she was told not to do that she really shouldn't do. Versus things that she shouldn't do because, someone might be offended that she used the wrong fork at dinner.
Fair enough. Makes sense in a viewpoint. So great. Next up, we've got Lunine. Or we got Tanner, actually, I should say.
I am Tanner. I'm playing Lunine, the Hexblood Fey Knight. And I would say it depends on the crime. That would have to be evaluated first.
Fair enough. Well, it's just a minor little thing, so nothing like crazy.
Like, raising the dead to follow your party through the desert.
A victimless crime.
Exactly. He's already dead.
Against nature. Which, fair enough, I suppose. Wonderful. Next up, we've got Mike.
Hello, I'm Mike. I play Justin Timberdrake. And he would find it a little bit rock and roll to bend the rules a bit. So he's all for it. Break the law. As long as it's not like directly hurting anyone, of course.
Okay, sure, fair enough. And my name is Jared. I'm your humble dungeon master here on Nuuli Forged. I play everyone and everything else that is not the 6 player characters. And, well, lots of people break the laws on Nuuli, so what can I say? I personally say laws are a construct, usually written by the dominant socio-ethno group of a certain area. So take that into mind and make use of it what you will.
The next time you say that, will you say it in the Eggy Boy voice?
I am not I'm not that good.
Sorry.
But I would let that boy say whatever he wants to me, so that's fine. Wonderful. Well, that all being said, until our friends join us, let's dive into last time on Nuuli Forged. It's a doozy of a recap. All right, so last time on Nuuli Forged, the Dead Ringers battled the Black and Red Raiders in the middle of the Hassa deserts, and things were looking grim. Andra had just been killed, Justin and Selenar had both fallen unconscious, and their enemies were surrounding our heroes, when suddenly a massive sort of mini dust storm sort of whirled up as a huge humanoid form smashed into the ground, superhero landing style, and came out of invisibility and stood about 35 feet tall, a full storm giant. And she demanded the violence cease. Everyone except for Lunine was stunned into silence. And before things could get violent again, the massive giant cast a calm emotion spell and demanded to know what had occurred here. Lunine managed to convince her that the raiders were after him and that they had been attacked, which caused the giant to cast a healing spell on all of the dead ringers, saving Selenar and Justin from having to make death saving throws, and restoring health to Andra in the process, who has mysteriously been returned to life through unknown means or causation, despite being stabbed multiple times while unconscious with a pointy stick.
It's probably fine, don't worry about it.
Yeah. Looking at their gnome leader of the raiders, the giant encouraged them to leave, and assessing her options, she decided, in this case, that's probably the better thing to do. And so they withdrew quickly, bringing their dead with them, and using these short-range teleports that they seem to have in order to escape quickly. The giantess then revealed that her name was Beezus, and was searching the desert for any clues to her own people on orders from her king. She had also apparently bypassed that the oasis that the party was searching for, telling them that indeed there was a set of ruins there, but much too small to have belonged to her people, so she doesn't know what the deal is with that. She was curious to know how the small folk survived and shared a brief conversation with the party before departing. The dead ringers took a much-needed short rest, during which time Corvus battled and overcame his curse of lycanthropy, which was extremely offensive to his nature as a changeling. And Andra found that her death wounds were not just healed as normal, they're still black and scarred and look pretty bad. As the party pressed forward, they shared information, really sharing information that they had not had lunine thought to have gotten all ironed out previously. Lunine shared the name of the group that they had just fought, the Crimson River, and that they were a mercenary band from his own realm, in the Fey realm. This prompted a bit of recognition in Andra, who realized that the Crimson River was the same group that had supplied Pouch of Smoke with the Helmed Horror back in Madanat that kind of trounced a couple of the party members for a while. That letter was signed by someone named Thessaly Grassdrop, a name which Lunine recognized as the second in command to Baron Ortos, the noble from his realm who is the leader of the Raiders, or the Crimson River, rather, which are now these Black and Red Raiders, so bear with me on that one, and had a close working relationship with Lunine's own stepmother. The following morning, after a long rest, much needed by the entire group, Andra realized that her death wounds were actually necrotized flesh, and that this necrotized flesh was ever so slightly spreading, which is what a nat 20 will get you. Selenar was gravely concerned by this development, but Andra appears excited by the prospect, or at least interested in what's going on. And as they began to travel for the day, a monsoon struck their area of the desert, separating Ozo and Lunine from the others. And after about 5 hours of rain and misdirection, the two groups must now attempt to find one another once again here in the Hassa Desert as the sun bakes down on all this damp sand, causing heat and humidity to make the desert even more uncomfortable than normal. And I'm going to need everyone in both groups to start off with a Constitution saving throw.
Oh crap, I don't have Selenar open yet.
Oh boy. I just rolled a 5.
Yes, and remember, Andra,
Oh,
you
I
are...
thought I rolled a nat 20. That's so sad.
Oh, that is sad.
It was angled like that.
Oh, no. And remember, folks, or remember, Andra, you are currently at a -3 penalty to everything.
Yeah. That Constitution save of 4, yeah, I'm dead.
Yep. Well, unfortunately, the 4 of you, or the 3 of you, that weather tied with heat and oppression, and that monsoon, you're having a rough go of it. Everybody gets a level exhaustion for the day. So, that's unfortunate. And actually, Andra and Justin, you also have the poison condition from heat stroke.
Awesome.
Selenar is fine.
Great. Is anyone rolling for Ozo and Corvus? No.
I'm sorry, I was reading the conditions of the first level exhaustion. What was the question?
Is anyone rolling for Ozo and Corvus?
I can roll for one of them, sure.
Great.
I forgot they weren't here.
Yeah, let me just see if I can open up their
Mm-hmm.
character sheets.
Yeah, you can roll.
I can do Ozo.
Great.
What's Corvus's mod?
Why do you ask hard questions like that?
He's got a...
Why will you not?
Nope, that is the wrong person. I think he's a +1 to con save. Nope, he's a +2.
Ozo. Okay, Ozo. There we go.
Okay, fine, great.
Ozo rolled an 8.
Ozo gains a level of exhaustion.
Corvus rolls a 7.
Also a level of exhaustion.
Nope. Never mind then.
Okay, so pretty much everyone except for Selenar is exhausted, and some of you are poisoned. Now, a very disconcerting prospect, as you are now all separated and in rough shape, and how are you going to find each other? Assuming Lunine and Ozo want to find the other four, and vice versa.
Has it stopped
has the
raining?
Oh yeah, it stopped almost as quickly as it begun. It just lasted for 5 hours.
Great.
Someone should take to the skies.
I was going to say, is there any vantage point, a dune or a tree? Well, there are no trees here. We're in the desert.
Yeah.
Jeff, I need you to show up and put Mr. Whiskers in the air.
Yeah.
I would have suggested to Selenar to perhaps turn into a hawk or something and fly up and.
Or send Mr. Whiskers.
Yeah.
Mr. Whiskers flies? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Mr. Whiskers is an owl.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Whiskers can fly. Someone go ahead and roll a perception check for Mr. Whiskers.
Yeah, I've got that here somewhere. Yep. He rolled an 11.
Okay. He's not noticing anything in the immediate vicinity.
I'm not sure I should roll for anybody else anymore. I'm not doing so well with the dice.
Lunine, you and Ozo are together, but you are separated from your group. What would you like to attempt to do?
I think last time I rolled a survival check.
Yep, and you selected a direction to head down.
Then I pick that direction. Then we go.
All right. Cool. You're heading in a way that you think is correct. With that survival check, which was a 13, as a reminder, do you think Lunine is heading for the Oasis, back towards his friends? Like, what is the direction he's trying to go?
I would say back towards his friends.
Okay. Good to know. So back with the, we'll call it the main group because there's more of you. Mr. Whiskers does a few tight circles and does not see any sign of your missing companions after a few minutes.
Cool. I think both Andra and Selenar are periodically going to cast the message cantrip in like opposite directions, like, you know, back to back, and send it in a direction in the hopes that they might find Ozo, because that's who Andra has messaged before.
Okay, great. Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
I know it's a really small range, but
yeah. How often are you going to do this?
every 20 minutes.
Okay. And are you staying put? Are you traveling? Like, what is the group doing?
I don't know, group, what are we doing? Hey, Justin, are we continuing? Do we have any idea where the Oasis is? Should we keep walking toward it?
Selenar's got a good grasp on it. He's got the kind of map and the giant kind of like pointed in a direction.
I think we are walking generally in the direction of the Oasis.
Okay.
Because staying out in the desert is not going to make anything better.
Great.
Oh yeah, every 20 minutes or so we just kind of pause and like send out a, hey Ozo, can you hear us? Kind of message.
Sure.
In like opposite directions.
Yeah.
As a
yeah,
last ditch effect.
Yeah. Go ahead. Just make an Arcana check for me.
Hey, I rolled something useful.
Okay, so that's a 19. So it's a 19.
19.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Well, and you're exhausted as well, so.
I think that just gives me disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's an 18.
All right, great. Love it.
Oh, no, it's not disadvantage. New rules are when you make a d20 test, the roll is reduced by 2 times your exhaustion level.
All right.
So it's a 20. 20 minus 3 is 17.
Okay, great. That's right. Yes, it's every level is a -2. That's essentially what it is now.
Yeah. And I need to find something to keep track of my long rests on.
Great.
Now that we are doing that.
All right, so a 17. All right, so your casting message, I think you're doing a pretty decent job of it. You travel the rest of the day, and eventually you do get a response. Like as the sun is going down, you do get a ping off of Ozo. And they can respond and be like, we're in a desert. There's sand.
Cool. Can I take note of which direction that is?
As far as you can tell, they're like the same direction maybe you're going, but they're not getting closer to you. It's like they're going in parallel maybe. Make a survival check. See what you can suss out.
I'm bad at these. Oh, but I rolled a 19, which is really a 16.
Well, it's really a 14.
Which is really a 14, right. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm at a -5 to everything at the moment because I'm both exhausted and recently dead.
Yeah. So you're having a bit of a rough time, but still, 15. Yeah, you're pretty confident that they are indeed traveling, like parallel to you over that way. What's the range on message? Is it 100 feet?
It's only 120 feet.
120 feet. Okay. So yeah, towards the sun setting, the group does reassemble. Very much the worse for wear, and pretty soaked, all things considered. I'd like all of you to make an investigation check.
That's me. And
There's
Ozo.
Selenar. And Corvus.
Oof.
Okay. All right.
So apparently I can roll better for investigation checks. Except that mine is a -5, so it's actually a 9. And
Ooh, nat 20 from
Corvus is the
Lunine.
Thank God someone can do this.
yeah.
Cool.
Selenar also rolled an 18.
Great.
And Corvus would have rolled a 19 because he rolled a 21 -2 for his exhaustion.
Yeah. So, Justin, Andra, and Ozo, you're all like so tired. You just kind of like turn in for it. Lunine, as you're going through the party's stuff during setting up, you realize that the storm, the monsoon, has damaged some of your gear. One of your tents is ruined, like it's got torn somehow in all the, either in the buffeting of rain, it caught wind and got ripped or something like that. So it's in a bad way at this moment in time. So you're down a tent.
It's like someone's bunking together.
Right.
But yeah, you can cram into tents if, because I haven't tracked how many tents you all own, but I'm sure you can figure it out. But you can cram yourselves in. It'll be a little uncomfortable, but you're all kind of exhausted anyway.
Cool.
Thankfully, the night passes without incident.
Woohoo!
So in the morning,
Is that a long rest?
Yep, you all get a long rest. You can drop your level of exhaustion.
All right.
Sweet.
And your death penalty reduces by 1, Andra.
No, so now I'm a -2,
Right.
which is a vast improvement over the -5.
Yeah.
And I'm at 2 long rests since I died.
Great. Ba, 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 ba.
Oh, are we still poisoned?
The poison condition also goes away after the long
Yeehaw.
rest.
Great.
Wonderful. So as this day begins, everybody go ahead and make a Constitution save, and also make a. Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
Nice, Justin.
The Renata one should be Ozo. I don't know why it keeps switching back, but whatever. So, hey, there's my nat 20.
It does say Ozo in there.
Yeah.
In very small letters.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, you got a nat 20. You made an investigation check, not a con save, though.
Oh, that's for Ozo. So Ozo's Constitution saving throw.
Great.
It's a 9.
Okay, great. All right. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. All right, so Andra, once again, poisoned and
Got a
exhausted.
5. Cool.
Ozo is exhausted. Selenar is also exhausted and poisoned today, for the day, due to the travels. Everybody else is okay. Oh no, Lunine. Unfortunately, today you do gain a level of exhaustion for the day. It's a rough day. Now, someone go ahead and roll a straight D20 for me.
I'm not doing it. I'm rolling like shit.
All right, I'll try. 7. What can go wrong?
All right, cool. Yeah. You have an uneventful travel day. Everything goes smoothly. Nobody dies or gets set up on anything. And you make decent progress towards the Oasis. That night, you set up camp. And everything's okay. Like, you have another restful evening. So you can go ahead and mark another long rest. Lose your level of exhaustion and the poisoned condition if you have it. And day the next, go ahead and make con saves, everybody.
God damn it.
Andra, you are only exhausted today. You are not poisoned.
Thank God.
Oh, I
Uh,
on
No,
the
it is
other
not a
hand,
concentration check, for fuck's sake.
yeah, Justin, you are poisoned and exhausted.
exhausted.
Ozo is just exhausted. Selenar's fine. Corvus is fine. Lunine, go ahead, roll another con save. Is it just slow rolling? Okay. Well, we'll come back to it. And then somebody go ahead and roll me a straight D20.
Okay. Rolled an 11.
Okay. Another uneventful day.
We love uneventful days.
Yeah. Great. So this is your 7th day of travel, and towards the end of it, as the sun's going down, everybody go ahead and make a perception check.
That's a 3 for me because I'm at -2 at this point.
Okay.
Sorry, what did you? I heard my name earlier.
Yeah, just go
Con
ahead.
save and a perception check.
Yeah, perception check and a con save.
Justin sees nothing but Ozo. On the other hand.
Great, Lunine, you're fine. All the
Andrew sees nothing. Corvus sees nothing. Selenar sees some things.
yeah, well, they're shadowy and indistinct, so they don't count for this. Lunine, as you're kind of making camp, in the last bits of the sun setting on this vast desert, you think off in the distance, you just barely catch a quick, like, shimmering or glimmer or something before the sun fades off. It's like a little bright shimmer, and then the sun sets, and it's gone.
Okay.
And it seems like that came from the direction that you are traveling towards.
Did you guys see that shimmer glimmer at all?
What?
Nope.
Alright, I guess I might be seeing things. It's so hot. This job needs to get done quick.
Yeah, I don't think I was made for deserts.
I mean, realistically, I don't think any of us were.
I mean, this is his home country.
Yeah, this is not fun for me either. I'm afraid of getting sand rot.
Sandrot, is that a thing?
It's a thing here.
Great.
So
That doesn't sound
check
great.
yourself. No, it's not good.
Does it look
Terrible.
like black? Does it look like black skin? Because I might already have it.
No, that's something else entirely, Andra.
Cool. I'm sure it's fine.
Should rub some aloe on that.
I think it's getting better.
I don't think so.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Maybe someday when I'm not exhausted, I have been exhausted this entire trip. Someday I'll feel better.
Look, I know you look at that thing and you think it's cool.
It's fine.
But
I'm
like
still
in a
walking,
couple
it's
of
fine.
months, you're gonna find out it's not cool.
It's fine. We just got to get through this damn trip. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Great.
I'm not. I'm okay. I got a strong chest.
Great. I'm really tired. I think we should all go to bed.
Agreed.
Another uneventful evening passes. The next morning, you all wake up. It's hot as hell again.
Oh, that's 4.
Was anybody awake at sunrise, just out of curiosity? Okay.
Lunine probably would have been.
Okay, make a perception check.
Nope. 15?
Yeah, 15. You definitely catch that glinting again in the same kind of spot direction, just from a different angle. Like the glint is still in the same spot, but the light hitting it is in a different spot. And it seems to be like straight in your line of travel. And as you kind of look, and because you were like looking for it, and you kind of catch it again, and you see a dark shade on that horizon, that sandy yellow brown horizon. You can see something else on that, maybe brown, green, maybe. Yeah. So, are you going to keep heading in that direction?
Sorry. Yes. Yeah. Keep going in that direction.
Great.
Great.
Cool. Everybody go ahead. Give me that con save.
Everybody loves con saves. Andra's
Andra
permanently exhausted.
failed. Justin failed and poisoned. Selenar and Ozo are fine.
Corvus is exhausted too.
Corvus is exhausted. Lunine, you're fine. Great. Go ahead, roll a d20 as well, please, somebody.
I don't know why I bother to take off the exhausted condition. I just keep getting it right back.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Go ahead and roll a d20, somebody, please.
18.
Great. Everyone go ahead and make perception checks as you head towards this thing here.
Okay, it's a nat 20, but I'm at -3.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Oh, but Selenar also rolled a nat 20.
Again, shadowy and indistinct don't count for this check.
Oh, so you don't want us to roll them for everybody.
Not this one.
Sorry.
It's all good. Lunine, you appropriately catch it first. You see, as you are walking, heading this way, this glint has caught your eyes for some time now. You see, slowly beginning to take shape are the form of tall palm trees and brush and overgrowth. You are confident now that you are heading towards this oasis. And moving in a line along the sand, sort of parallel to you, but ahead of you, like diagonally to one side, you see a cloud of sand rising up and catch glints off of red and black armor heading towards the oasis.
Cool.
Looks like we're gonna they're all there as well. Temporary base, like we thought.
And the oasis, by the way, as you approach and you are making your way, is massive. It is not small. There you can see as you approach, it is an ever-growing lake that seems to take up your sight as you approach it. And it takes you most of the day to get there. But eventually you do take a step from bare sand, and slowly scrub brush begins to appear and grow and peek out of sand dunes, and the sand becomes less forgiving and becomes firmer until before you know it, you are standing on dry grass, that kind that grows like in deserts, where it's like long, wispy, and it's kind of matted down from the wind. And you can see some dense foliage has popped up here. There's underbrush growth a bit ways off. There's a few trees all gathered towards the central oasis. And there are large parts of it that you can see from the outer edge that are denser in foliage cover.
Do we see any people?
Make a perception check.
I don't see shit.
You do not. With a 9, you don't see people.
No,
It's a
I would
6,
also-
so I really don't see anything.
I would also try to scope out area, see if I see anyone.
Aha.
All right.
All right, at 20.
On a natural 20, Justin, what you find is, well, first of all, you don't see people. from what you can tell, this oasis is roughly like a 3-mile radius. So it's like
Okay.
So it's like 6 miles across. The water source that, as you are like approaching and you're getting a good look at it, you figure it's about half a mile wide. So it's like this blue sapphire and this like very green in the middle, and then kind of fading out to like desert colors towards the end. These palm trees that you're seeing, they look more like sea anemones than they do like regular palm trees. Like, they're tall, they have stalks, but their fronds are less like a fan and more like kind of flowy, long, skinny leaves. They're weird looking. They're not what you're used to. And you can see cacti like that look sort of like seaweed. Like, you know how seaweed and kelp kind of grow like up, kind of weaving in the air? It looks like there's cacti that are doing that as well.
Okay.
What you see, though, that really piques your eye, is that you see a figure, not humanoid, but something, sitting on top of like a rock that is like covered with like moss and stuff. Like, you see something. You don't know what it is. Maybe it is a person. But they are sitting on top of a like bluff that's maybe a mile or so into the oasis. And the only reason you saw them was because you did see it move.
Cool.
Well, I'll mention all this information to the rest of the party.
So what are you
So
going
what do
to
you
do?
think, guys? Should we approach cautiously?
I mean, what are our other choices? We've been in this sand for days. If nothing else, we need water. Like, in the air. Like, I know we have plenty of drinking water, but, like, we need to go somewhere where we can actually rest.
Yeah. Okay, but let's just approach it cautiously.
See if maybe there's,
Keep
like,
eyes
someplace we
open,
can hide.
ears alert.
See if we can find some cover, maybe. Because I think there are unfriendly things here. We are approaching cautiously
Okay.
and looking for a less obvious place to set up our camp.
What are you approaching? The oasis in general? Are you heading towards that bluff? Like, where are you going?
What do you think, guys? There's that bluff, but that's probably where other people looking to hide might be. Or maybe not.
It might be wise to try to ambush the ambushes, no?
Sure.
I like the way you think. I'm going with that. Let's do it.
All right, we are approaching the bluff.
Great. Go ahead and make survival checks as you enter this area.
Okay. 15.
Okay, great.
11.
Very cool, very cool. And Justin, you currently have a -2 because you have a level of exhaustion, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so 13.
And Andra, you're exhausted as well.
I'm exhausted and I'm still at -1 from being dead.
Okay.
So I've got a -3, so I have 11.
Cool. Lunine, go ahead, make a survival check. All right. So
23.
great. Lunine, you are able to push through all this strange foliage here. And it's weird, like you notice these cacti, they are weird and they look quite vicious, actually. So you managed to like avoid all of that nonsense. Andra and Justin, unfortunately, you have a bit of a rougher go. And just not paying attention or didn't think it was much and just thought you could like push your way past, you ended up getting cut by some cacti or stung by one of the anemone-like trees that are growing here.
Cool.
You each take 13 points of damage.
Holy crap.
Ow!
And that's throughout the duration of the travel. It's like, ow, ow, ow. You get stung by trees, you get caught by sharp cacti. But eventually you all do make it to the bluff. Are you approaching stealthily, or like what is your plan as you approach?
Yes, I think we are
Definitely
being
stealthily.
Okay, then make stealth checks.
Ooh, 17.
Great.
Also, well, 15.
Okay.
Poison.
Great. And Lunine.
Sorry, what am I rolling?
Stealth.
Stealth.
Sorry, there's a lot of people talking.
It's all good.
5.
Very nice. Yeah. You all move stealthily towards this bluff and kind of like get yourselves situated behind trees or underbrush and whatnot. And what you see is a singular figure sitting cross-legged on the top of the bluff. No armor. 2 legs that are crossed. 4 arms that are stretched out in various meditative poses. 2 long antennae coming from an insectoid-like head. And a slight humming coming from either the creature or perhaps the very air. It's difficult to tell.
Don't get a sense of danger from this.
How far away is this individual?
He's on top of the bluff, so he's probably like 30 feet above you.
Can I send Idea to check it out?
If you want.
Hey, Idea.
Yeah.
Can you go see what that individual is up there? Don't disturb them if they appear to be like meditating, but go up and see if it's a living creature and if they appear like armed or anything like that.
It looks like
Find
they
out
have
who's
4
brothers.
arms.
Yes. Do they have any? Wondering if they have any like weaponry or armor on them if they appear to be threatening.
All right.
Thank you, Idea.
And
You're such a good boy.
he skitters off. A few minutes later, You hear in your mind, it's just sitting there. It seems like it has belongings.
Is it breathing?
I don't know. It
Is it
hasn't
moving
moved.
at all?
No.
What kind of belongings? Like a pack or like loose stuff strewn about?
Yes. It has
Can you
all
tell
these
me what,
things.
like, can you tell me like what kind of loose stuff you see?
No.
It's only 30 feet away, yeah?
They look like weird shapes of metal.
Cool. I'm going to drop into his eyes and see if I can see what he's seeing.
Yeah, so you see this figure much closer up. You're seeing it from kind of behind as he's like looking up on it. And it seems like there's a bag off to one side, like a burlap sack kind of thing. And like a pouch, like a
Uh-huh.
sash belt pouch thing.
Do they appear full?
They look like they have stuff in them.
Okay.
And sitting on the ground, there's like a looks like a belt that has these sort of like they're like round in the middle, but they have 3 points coming off of them, like 3 like arrowheads coming off of them. And they're small. They look like hand-sized. And they're like on this belt. And then there's also a weird-looking stick that seems to have like a crescent moon on the top of it.
Like a staff or like a twig?
No, it's like a staff. Like it looks like it's a humanoid height-ish, I guess.
Cool. Does the figure look threatening in general?
It certainly looks alien. Yeah, and the bottom part of the staff also has like a blade or something. But like it's got like a blade, maybe a blade on the top, this crescent moon thing on the top, and then like another one on the bottom of the staff.
Is the creature wearing like any armor?
Not
Or
really.
any clothes?
No,
Any clothes for that matter.
it seems like it's just kind of a carapace. It seems like it's got like a couple of articles of clothing, like maybe like a loincloth and like a pauldron, but not like a shirt and slacks and boots or anything like that. You can see the legs as they are crossed are like it's like double knees. And the 4 arms are like they have like 3 fingers and a thumb. And they're just sort of sitting there in this pose. And this energy is just coursing off of them. That idea can feel the pressure and the presence of it.
Okay, idea. Come on back, and I will relay that to the rest of the party.
Mhm.
That there is some kind of human-sized insect up there, and it's doing something that is generating energy of an indeterminate type.
Do I know of anything like that that people tamed? Question mark. If that's a thing.
You can make a nature check. With a 4, no, you've never heard of this before, or heard it or seen anything like it before. So, what are y'all doing?
Can we get close enough to the bluff that the insect is no longer in sightlines?
So he's like up on the top here. You're down here, kind of looking up. Like if you go much more this way, you're just going to be on the bottom of the like bluff edge.
Right. Can we be like close enough to the bluff that anyone on top of the bluff can't see us, basically?
Well, not really, because it's a straight down.
Okay.
Like it's this little bluff. This thing's like sitting on top of it, just kind of like looking out in the direction towards the lake, the Oasis.
And it's not steep enough for there to be like a lee of it.
No.
What does the ground look like here? Is it sandy? Is it grassy? Is it?
It's grassy here, yeah. Because you're like in the Oasis now, like the proper Oasis.
What if I view this thing through Mr. Whisker's eyes and he flies out over the bluff?
Oh, we've got a Jeff now! Yay!
Also, hello.
Hi, Jeff.
Let's get you on here. Great. Oh my, stuff has happened here. How did that happen? Yeah. You can definitely send Mr. Whiskers around. If you send Mr. Whiskers up, he's going to relay the same stuff. It looks like a... oh, that's weird. Oh, I see what happened. It looks like a insectoid-like humanoid. And it's just sitting there, staring out. It's got big, like, unlidded eyes. So it's a little creepy, and it's, like, multifaceted. None of you have ever seen a creature like this before.
I mean, it doesn't really seem
We
to
have no reason to assume it's aggressive. It hasn't made any aggressive moves.
Nope.
Not at all. It's being very zen.
It's just
I'm not
sitting up
afraid of this
there.
thing.
Yeah, it's sitting up there being very observant, and but it's generating some kind of energy that Idea could feel when he got close to it.
You know what? Maybe it's the heat making me crazy, but I'm going to approach this thing.
Okay.
Up the bluff?
Yeah, I'm just going to start walking towards this zen insect.
Okay. It does not make any move as you like approach it. You're about 50 feet away, 30 feet at the bottom of the bluff, kind of making your way up there.
And still nothing, huh?
Well, like you stop 30 feet away and it doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Or do you just walk straight up to its face? Like, what are you doing? You tell me.
No, I'm not going to be that disrespectful. 30 feet.
Is it your turn to say hello and take 5 arrows?
Yeah, I think it is. Or a swarm of insects. I don't know.
A bunch of weird throwing
like
stars.
Let me get 10 feet closer, if I may. And I'm not being rudely loud, but I'm not covering the sounds of my footsteps. Does it open its eyes at all?
Well, it doesn't have eyelids.
Touché.
Like its eyes are just like these green sort of ovoid shape, and they have like multiple facets in it, like a fly or an ant or
Yes.
something.
Yes, that makes sense. Yes.
Andrew's gonna put on her
Um,
mage armor.
All right. Well, in my best Obi-Wan impression. Hello there.
You hear a response in your mind. I was wondering when one of you would say something.
You knew we've been here now a while.
When you encroach on someone's meditation, they tend to notice you.
We apologize. We did not mean to interrupt your meditation, but we have crossed the desert many days and suffered many setbacks to arrive here. So again, apologies to disrupting your zen.
It's fine.
My name is Justin Timberdrake. And I'm sorry, for everyone else, are you guys still hiding back there, or
We're like
did you
down
walk
at the
with
bottom
me?
of the bluff.
I'd say we're like 30 feet behind you.
Looney,
Okay,
yeah,
but
Looney would stay
visible.
close by.
Yeah. Yeah, we're certainly not hiding. We're certainly
Yeah.
visible.
Okay, all right. And then so I'll turn and say, and these are my comrades. Andra, Lunane, Ozo, Selenar, and what's his face? Corvus.
The figure now turns to face you. Ah. Many names.
Yeah, may I have the honor of your name?
I am called Apostate.
Oh.
Apostate. Well, pleasure to meet you, Apostate. If I may ask, what are you doing out here? I mean, I know you're meditating. Is there more to the meditation that I don't know about, don't see?
I have adopted a new philosophy in existence. One that practices peace, reflection, meditation. As such, I needed a new place to be. This place is calm and quiet, for the most part.
What you practice sounds very inviting. Is there more than just you?
No.
Huh. Well, aside from us, has anyone else come across this oasis?
Oh, yes.
Dangerous looking people?
All of you are dangerous looking.
Well, dangerously good looking for me, yes. Thank you.
That's a matter of opinion.
Yes, and certainly you have one. Haha. But where was I? Oh, yes, and I'll describe to him what the Crimson Raiders looked like. Is that an
Yes.
accurate description of anyone here?
Fair.
Yes.
Crimson River. Thank you.
I know of them. They have been here some months now.
Do they bother you?
No.
Do you know where they are?
Yes.
May you point to where they are.
He raises one of those strange three-digited hands, one of the smaller ones, and kind of points across the lake. They reside, make camp within a ruin there, a dungeon of some kind that leads underground.
That was going to be my next question because you see, we were also looking for a ruin that we were told about here. And I suppose that is the only one ruin here in this oasis.
Of course it is.
What are you looking for? Another one?
Looking for another one, what?
Ruin.
Well, I just want to make sure there wasn't perhaps two ruins here.
I do not venture in to the ruin. There may be more within. I am unsure.
Justin's a little bit stumped here as to how to proceed, but he will motion to everyone else to come join him closer. He'll give them like a thumbs up and be like,
By the way, you have all heard Justin's end of this conversation. You haven't heard anything from the figure.
Cool.
and I'll loudly whisper, guys, it's cool. He's cool. We're all cool here. You can come closer.
Do we
We've just been
need to come
talking.
closer?
I mean, respectfully, it would be pretty damn cool of you to come closer.
Andra will sigh and make her way in that general direction. She's real tired, yo.
Mm-hmm.
The heat will do that to you.
Yeah. You all break through the tree line, step out, and you're all there looking up at this figure who has turned around. When you all kind of like gather, it uncrosses its legs and they stand up. They seem to be a little taller than most humanoids you've met. Their legs are digigrade, so they have like a front knee and a back knee. And then the four sets of arms, the long insectoid kind of torso, very like ant or spider-like head with two big multifaceted eyes, pincers, or like mandibles maybe, and then like long antennae. And it just looks at you all, unblinking.
So this is what he said to me. I'll tell them everything really quick. The Crimson River Raiders are here. They're inside the ruins, in that direction. And I'll point to where he pointed to, where Apostate, right? Apostate pointed to.
When you say apostate,
And you hear in your mind, that is my... No, not my name, but my title.
I see.
Alias. Wait, is he talking to all of us now, or just directly to?
He talked directly
He's
to
talking to
he
me.
talked directly to Andra at that moment.
Oh, okay, so he can't like talk to all of us at once in our heads.
You don't know.
Never mind.
He
Oh,
hasn't.
okay. Got it.
Cool.
I actually find it quite warm.
Fair. It is certainly that. Is the lake cooler? Is the water cool?
Yes,
Is it dangerous?
as dangerous as any amount of water is. Water brings life, but also danger and death, like many things do. The duality of nature is common and complex.
Is there anything larger than me living in the lake?
I don't know.
Okay, that's fair.
Jared, what time of day is it now? It's still the morning, right?
It took you a few hours to get in here, so it's probably getting very warm, but the lake seems to be helping with the extreme temperature, so it's not as oppressive as it has been in the middle of the desert day.
Okay. Would there be a place to set up camp safely? I ask apostate.
Take your pick, and they just kind of motion towards the oasis behind them.
Right. I'll turn to the rest of the group and say, well, that's it for me. I don't know if you guys want to ask apostate here any questions. Otherwise, I think we can just keep going.
Yeah, let's maybe find a shady spot to get out of the heat for a
Selenar
little
does
bit.
have a question. And he asks, the red and black armored clan, did they come from anywhere, or did they appear out of the ruin?
Oh,
They came from within the ruin. They did not enter the oasis from without, that I saw.
We have reason to believe that is true. And we're here partially to investigate their origin. Thank you for the information.
I would give anyone the information they asked for if I possessed it.
It's an honorable position. We won't bother you any longer. Thank you very much.
Of course.
Thanks for asking that question. I wanted to.
And then I suppose we just work our way and find a place to spend the afternoon in the shade.
Yeah, go ahead and make a survival check.
I don't get advantage because of my compass, right? Because this isn't on a map.
Correct. You have found the oasis you were looking for.
16.
With a 16, you are able to find a spot beneath these anemone-like palm trees that aren't like too stingy, and away from any of the razor-sharp kelp cactus. And you all can take a little short rest.
cool.
Some time goes by. Indeed, the shade and combined with the proximity of the water are helping to keep the temperature down a bit more, so it's not as you're not like as exhausted in the middle of the day as you have been out in the vast desert.
Does that do anything for our exhaustion levels?
No,
No, huh?
no, that's only long rest.
Question for the group then. Do we see the ruin from this spot?
No, not from the bluff nor from where you are taking your rest.
So I think it might make some sense to find a sheltered place we can observe the ruin and see if we can see the red and black, the
People
Crimson
coming and
River.
going.
Yes, exactly. I don't know. I obviously was an hour late to game, so I don't know what Sarah's mentioned a couple times has some levels of exhaustion. I don't know what the other characters are looking like.
I think me and Corvus today are exhausted. Everyone else is
So I don't think we should go hunting raiders. I think this is a post up outside the ruin kind of day and observe.
Justin is also exhausted.
Oh, is he? Sorry.
That's okay. I agree with you, Selenar.
That sounds like a solid plan.
Yes.
So we're looking for a place to make camp, presumably, possibly even for several days, with advantage over the Oasis and or the ruins.
Yeah.
But not up in Apostate's Grill.
Correct.
Yeah. To find the ruins, you kind of have a general direction from Apostate. So you can go ahead, you can make a survival check at advantage, since I'm assuming the entire group is assisting in this process.
Yes. For all Andra's help is worth.
25, yeah, very nice. Yeah, it takes you a while to find anything, but you manage to find it. What you end up finding is sort of a ruin that seems to be like it's a lot of like pillars kind of up, and they appear very weather beaten, and the ground is like broken and disheveled, like very much like, you know, grass has like come through and grown up through it and kind of pushed stones apart. But at the very far end of this kind of like busted ass plaza, you see kind of sticking out of the ground a cairn-like structure that seems to be like a little like building or house. Not very large, but like big enough to look like an entrance that descends. And so you're able to find that. And I'll roll into that survival check. You also can see that there are signs of like people have moved through here, like with a 25, like large people with like heavy armor maybe, or people that have like or things with like clawed feet or like talons, or maybe a hooves.
So reasonable to assume this is an entrance into an underground something.
Yeah, it's reasonable.
That has been trafficked recently.
Yeah.
We definitely saw people arriving at this oasis just ahead of us this morning.
Yeah. Look at these footprints in the sand, and this. It looks like they were dragging something along here, down into this. I don't think we should go in there, but this might be a place to watch.
Maybe we should watch it from not in the thoroughfare.
So if we're presumably standing close to this entrance, I just look around to see if there is a somewhat concealed place that we could still see this, or at least poke out from behind a wall to look.
Yeah, with a 25 on that survival check, you can see the path that they've kind of worn through the oasis, and it's easy enough to find a copse of trees, like these anemone trees in this underbrush that kind of give you a bit of cover. If you were standing, you'd be seen probably, but if you're sitting and crouched, you're kind of hidden from most of the view. But you're able to find a place not too far off, maybe 50 feet back into the oasis underbrush from the plaza.
Perhaps over here. But we cannot have a fire. It would be too obvious.
I don't think anyone is interested in a fire anyway. Nor am I certain we're carrying anything to burn.
Remember, Andre, it gets cold at night.
Sure. Remember, several of us can produce magical flame should the need arise.
Magical flame is great, but it does consume fuel after the initial ignition.
Yes.
Just something to be aware of, to not be too visible, because we are still quite close. Great, so we, I guess, set up a camp there for at least one long rest.
Great. Yeah. You set yourself up there for the night. Throughout the night, do you want to do watches since you are actively trying to scope out this facility?
Probably a good idea.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay.
I presume Selenar takes the second 2 watches as per the usual.
Okay, so who's taking the first and the second?
I can do the first.
Looney
has-
usually does second.
Yeah, I was going to say Andra can take the first because she doesn't have any dark vision.
Okay.
So she can't see in the dark.
I'm just going to remind you of your eye patch.
Yes, that only works for an hour.
It still gives you dark vision. All right. So, go ahead. Justin, you're first. Go ahead, make a first watch perception check.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you are watching like a hawk, and you're watching, and then you're falling, and you fall down and hit your head on a tree because you fell asleep during your watch. You don't take any damage, but it's probably about time you woke up Lunine.
Yeah, I will. I'll wake up Lunine. Psst, Lunine, time to wake up.
Very asleep.
I know. I shake harder.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I can't wake up Lunine. Maybe I had to wake up Andra instead.
What could possibly go wrong?
Sorry, I'm awake.
Okay.
It's your turn to watch.
All right, perception check.
Yep.
I'm gonna add my second one to that. So 10.
Very good. A 15.
Yeah, no.
So what you do notice something as you are kind of watching this plaza, this entryway, kind of trying to get the whole thing in view. You hear something not too far away, and at first it sounds like just leaves rustling, but then it gets louder and louder, and you watch as a massive tide of snakes slithers out through the underbrush and over the plaza, heading towards the lake. Probably like so many snakes. So many snakes. And they just slither across the plaza in the middle of the night, enjoying the warm of the stone that it like absorbed throughout the day, and then they continue on towards the lake. That's what you notice.
Cool.
No. Absolutely not.
Do you
Who
want?
wants to go swimming?
Do you want to do anything?
No. I'm good. I'm just gonna go wake Selenar.
Okay. Yeah, Selenar, go ahead and make a perception check for your watches.
Here's the first. The old nat 1, good strong.
Great. Yeah.
Don't notice that nothing happened.
So as you are watching, you start thinking just about where you are. You're in a desert. This is a biome you've never seen before. You've read about them, but you've never experienced one. The books don't really do it justice. It is terrible and terrifying, but also strangely beautiful. Like the rolling sand dunes, the blue sky kind of painted above it, and then
Involved in journaling.
And the sun is rising as you're finishing up your journal entry. Whoops.
See.
Cool.
But everybody can apply a long rest.
Woohoo.
And now that you are in the Oasis, the weather is tempered, so we don't have to make any Constitution saving throws for the weather.
Hooray.
It's kind of mitigated here. So what are you going to do?
Andra's going to go down to the edge of the lake, and like she's not going in the lake, but she's going to go like ankle deep and kind of splash some cool water and, and bathe a little in the shallows.
Okay. Roll a d20.
Roll a 10.
Okay.
I'm no longer minusing anything from everything, so that's exciting.
Great. As you're kind of giving yourself this little like once over, you're kind of like you're doing the like whoosh thing and kind of like
Yeah, kind of splashing a
Splashing.
little. And
and you look down at your wounds again. It's that black necrotic flesh has definitely spread a little bit.
cool.
Like it was like the size of the wound, which was like a couple inches, and now it's like about the size of your hand.
Cool.
Selenar also goes down to the water, either at the same time or maybe after. You decide. And
You tell me.
takes his sandals off and puts his feet in. Is it? I don't know. Is it comfortable?
Yeah, it's like cool. It feels very much like a pond or something from back home, but like warmer than that. But
Yeah.
yeah.
He dips his fingertips in and tastes the water, wondering if it's salty or fresh.
It's fresh. Which
He's straight
maybe
up.
which may be why this oasis has kind of formed around it, because it does appear to be nurturing, life-giving water.
Is Andra still at the lake, or am I here by myself?
She's probably still there. She's not in any particular rush to. Yeah, she's kind of rinsing off the dust and everything of the.
Yeah. Selenar just lets you know, I'm gonna bathe in this lake. This reminds me of home, and I haven't seen fresh water in many months.
I'm not sure I would go so deep in it.
Selenar looks at the lake. Do I see any, ripples of anything? Is there any indication that it's not just a beautiful lake to go swimming in?
Make a perception check.
$21.
Looks fine.
I don't think there's anything to be afraid of.
Okay. You do you.
Okay, he does. He strips down and goes in the lake.
It is a refreshing swim.
He is very happy and extremely comfortable in the water.
Excellent. It is kind of refreshing. It's like being home again, but in a totally new environment. It's this weird sort of dual feeling.
That's what I'm getting at as a player here.
Yeah.
You know, the village bathed in the river, and it was fresh water, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So this is nice for him, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah. Bathing and splashing completed. What are you all going to do? Are you going to venture forth today, or are you, what is your plan?
Have we seen any further foot traffic?
Nope.
So, should we go peek in their door?
Well, we know it's not friendly.
Accurate.
We can either lay a trap and hope they come out and spring it, or we can go in, but I'm not going to say hello again.
No.
They don't
I
get
mean,
another chance.
can we lay it? I don't know that we could lay a big enough trap to catch everyone coming. I mean, we don't know how many of them there are, but I sort of assume there's a lot of them.
I have no idea. If there's more than we found a couple days ago, we probably shouldn't go into their house picking a fight.
Right. Even if there's as many as we saw a couple of days ago, we probably shouldn't go in and pick a fight.
I think Apostate would know more about their numbers. Or maybe he would know something about the ruins. I mean, he must have been curious, right? And explore the place a little bit.
I mean, he said he hadn't gone into the ruins at all. Just that
That's
they
right, he
exist.
did. Yeah.
I mean, maybe he's seen people coming and going.
We could go ask him how many he's seen. We did... This is out of character, but correct me if I'm wrong. We did kill a couple of the werewolves that they dragged off their bodies with them, right?
Yes.
Yeah, a couple
But,
werewolves, a
two-
knight, a couple scouts. You killed 5 or 6 of their party.
Yeah, so I do think we thinned their numbers a little bit.
Sure, but do we think that was all of them? I mean, I was imagining that there was an entire larger force underground here. Maybe I'm wrong. But the way people have been talking about these bandits and the way Lunine reacted to, there's at least a couple of people in command that we have not seen.
Well, why don't
But
we
I mean-
send Idea down below?
Oh, idea.
Yes.
Would you like to go exploring in the ruins today?
Not really.
Would you do it anyway?
I guess.
We're there might be the people who killed me a few days ago might be there. We're
Okay.
pretty sure they're there, but we're wondering how many of them are left, and if if the ones we killed actually reduced their numbers significantly, or if we killed 5 out of 30 people.
Okay.
So could you be a deer and go poke around and see if you can see anything?
Okay.
Thank you, idea. You're such a good idea.
How far do I go?
Don't lose contact with me.
Okay. And idea scuttles off. It's 50 feet to the plaza, and the kind of entry cabin is another like 50 feet beyond that. So he gets there.
I would follow him to the plaza itself.
Okay.
Like to the edge of the plaza.
Okay. He looks back and says, "You can still hear me?"
I can.
All right, I'm going in. Oh, it's dark in here. And it's just this stream of idea babble for a minute or so. And then it stops. And then he comes, and then a moment later comes back. He's like, "I think I lost you there."
I think so. Have you seen any other living creatures?
No.
Cool. What does it look like where you... I will just look through his eyes. If he's within telepathic communication with me, he's within range for me to look through his eyes.
Looks like he's in a dark hole.
Is that like, can I tell like how high the ceiling is or anything like that?
Yeah. It looks like it's about, more or less 10 feet wide and 10 feet tall. And it's just sloping downward.
Is it like stone, or is it just like a hole in the dirt?
It's kind of mixed at the moment. The ground is not stone. The ground is like hard packed sand. And he looks kind of behind him, and you can see that like he's not leaving a trail on it. The walls are mostly stone, but kind of broken and like leaking sand, or sand has leaked in. And it's just sloping downward.
And it's just straight shot, no turns or anything.
It's hard to tell. You can only see so far.
Right, none in the within his sight.
Right, yeah.
I will and I'm at the plaza, and there's no one around me. I go back into my own eyes, and there's nobody around me, correct?
There's a giant ogre getting ready to eat you.
Cool.
No, there's no one around. There's no one around except your allies.
Cool. I'm gonna go a little bit closer, guys, so that so the idea can go a little bit further in. He's just in a hole. It looks like it was once a hallway, and is now mostly a crumbling hole in the ground. So I'm going to walk closer toward the entrance. I'm not going to go underground, but I'm going to go toward like.
Yeah, so you walk up to the entrance. He goes another 50 feet.
Forward enough where I don't lose sight of her.
Yeah. He goes another 50 feet. He kind of like bends a little bit, like kind of like curves a little bit, but that's it. I think it's very deep.
Great. Cool. All right, idea. Thank you so much. You've been a very good rat. Come on back to the sunshine. And I go back to where all of my allies are, and I tell them that it doesn't appear to be guarded, and it doesn't appear to be treacherous, but there's also nowhere to hide. As you go into this for at least 100 feet.
And as you all digest that, we're going to take a 5-minute break. When we come back, you'll have to decide what you want to do, how you want to play this. And we'll see what happens now that you've come to the ruins in the Akhir Oasis. Thank
Cool.
you all very much for joining us. We're going to take a quick 5-minute short rest, and we'll be right back. Thank you. Here we go. Boop. Hello, everyone. We are back. Thanks for sticking with us during that short respite. So, you have all learned that whatever this ruins are, it goes deep and it goes far. They dug too deep and too dark or something. Yeah. So,
So we're going in? Yeah.
I guess now's as good a time as any.
So, I'm happy to pass without trace channel the spell if we're trying to be stealthy. It is a second level spell slot, though. It gives anyone within 30 feet of me a +10 to stealth.
Honestly, I feel like we will need it. I don't want to be ambushed by these guys.
Yeah.
I need to unmute myself when I talk.
Do it, Selenar. Engage.
I mean, it's not like there's anywhere for us to hide. We are marching in.
Yeah, but they don't know we're coming in, so.
No, it is better to have
I
the
do want
surprise
to.
on our side. But I don't think we're getting out of this without a fight.
Oh, of course not.
I could do it up to an hour.
Let's see how far we get in an hour.
Okay.
Maybe not.
In that case,
Maybe we should wait until we get in a bit.
Yeah, maybe like wait 20 or 30 minutes.
So what are you going to do?
all right. So no one has any active conditions, right? The whole party is
Yes, we're all back.
good.
Yeah, aside
We're
from
clean. Yep.
Okay.
well, clean's a strong word for it, but
Then I guess we storm the castle in a
Yeah.
quietish way. But I have not cast Barkskin or Pass Without Trace yet. I'll let you know when both of those things are going to happen at the same time, and we will decide when that is, but not yet.
cool. Audra has put on her mage armor.
Okay. You all begin descending. It becomes clear very quickly that there is no light as you are descending down this. So those of you without dark vision cannot see.
Cool. I'm going to keep Idea on my shoulder and look through his eyes. He has dark vision.
Okay. You... Selenar...
I can
You...
produce flame.
Okay.
So I'm holding bright light for 20 feet, dim light for an additional 20 beyond that.
Cool.
However,
that's
let me
kind of-
know.
That's
Let me
kind of
know if
announcing
we-
our presence.
Yeah, if I see a
Well,
light
without
source
it-
in the distance.
Corvus and Ozo cannot see and cannot continue without a light source.
Yeah, I'm happy to hold flame in my hand, but if I see a light source ahead of us, just let me know. I'm going to be constantly looking for it.
If we're going to do that, my dancing lights are less obvious than flame. If we have enough people who need the light, my dancing lights are only dim lights in a 10-foot radius, so they are much less obtrusive.
I'm happy for that. I think we're just trying to move forward. And those of us with dark vision, which I think is me and Lunine, can lead us. So dancing lights is probably enough for people to follow.
Yeah. If they're in a 10-foot radius and they need to be within 20 feet of each other, so like every 20 feet is a glowing light, but it's only casting a little pool as we walk along. So
Yeah,
like
it's like a glow stick.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with the dimmest light we have available, which is that one,
Yes.
onward.
Yep. And I'm
Great.
keeping one of the 4 orbs sort of near enough to the party so that those of us who can't see in the dark are not tripping over our own feet, and the remaining are ahead of us, just that 20 feet or so.
Yeah. You head down, and indeed it is sandy, like dense sand beneath your feet. And you look behind you, and you aren't leaving any tracks. So this sand is so dense, it's almost acting as stone. But it's still like you can like put your hand in it and like feel the granules.
Right. We could dig a hole if we felt the need to.
Yeah. And you descend for about 7-8 minutes, twisting in a variety of ways, kind of like worming down, having a few like narrow places.
But no turns, right? It's linear so far.
Like there are curves and arches, but it's not like a right angle or anything.
Yeah. Well, we're not going to get lost. We haven't come to a junction.
Correct.
Right.
So far, it's one way in, one way out.
Yeah. And it feels very like natural and organic until you step onto an area and it opens up, going from this like 10-foot tall, 10-foot wide area. Now, suddenly, you're in a slightly larger room that is definitely shaped. The walls and ceiling are a dark blue purple stone you can see in the dim light from the orbs. They are dark blue and carved walls. The floor is dry, and you see no illumination. Again, the ceiling is 10 feet tall, and you don't see any doors or signs of habitation here. The walls are, again, like carved, like worked stone, but not like blocks, like they've been carved out into this shape. And the room you're currently in is about 30 feet across, and then like 20 feet, and then it looks like it tapers down, and you can see like at the edge of your dark vision, at the edge of the dim light from the orbs, there is a hallway, like a 10-foot wide hallway.
So this is basically a wide spot in the passageway. It's not
Like
there's no closure.
Yeah, like an entryway maybe.
Is the room empty?
It is, yeah.
There's no
Or actually, hold on.
furniture.
Actually, I lied. Hold on. So this entryway, for lack of a better term, you do notice there is a. It was dark when you entered here, but then all of a sudden there's a flicker, and you see a blue gem set into the ceiling, and it seems to flicker randomly, emitting a dim light that is a bit annoying to stay under for too long. It's like when a fluorescent is like, I'm on, I'm off. I'm on, I'm off, I'm off. I'm on, I'm off. It's like annoying to be there because it's so random and your eyes are just having to like constantly adjust.
Oh.
What you see in this room as you're looking around is the remains of 2 large stone things, presumably statues. And the walls are carved in bas-relief of like underwater seascapes. That quickly, like at a quick glance, they seem to have all kinds of weird, like porous holes in them. And it seems like the carvings like continue on down the hallway, which you can't see after your vision kind of ends.
How big are these holes?
Variety of sizes. Nothing bigger than like
Alright.
nothing bigger than like a fist or anything, but like from like little tiny to like a couple inches maybe.
Are they regular?
No.
I would like to put my hand or like waft a bit of my thin robe and see if there's any air movement from them.
Nope.
Guys, I feel like these holes are a problem, but I don't have a solution.
You can
So
make
I
an
guess we should keep
investigation
going.
check.
Sure. I'm not very good at those.
Well,
12.
you don't really get anything on the holes, but looking around at the rubble, you're pretty sure that like these two bases, these statues, they probably were like humanoid in shape, but there's not enough pieces to like complete the statues. Like, so some of the rubble must have been cleared at some point.
Sure.
But that's all you really get on a 12.
Are any of the pieces around the statue like loose? Like, could I pick them up?
Sure.
I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm just...
You're holding a big chunk of rock. It's heavy.
It's heavy, guys. And I put it back down.
Boonk.
I guess I should keep going.
Yeah. I mean, if anybody else wants to do anything in this room, they're certainly welcome to try.
No, I'm okay.
I listen really hard at if I hear anything in the hallway at the end of the room.
Make a perception check.
$16.
You do not hear anything down the hallway.
Hey, idea, you want to take a walk down this hallway? Please?
All right.
We have a mat sound only, by the way, in case you... I know you're not reading Discord while you DM, so I'm just letting you know.
Oh, great. Hello, Corvus.
Hello, my name is Corvus. I'm the Changeling Rogue.
Great.
Sorry I'm late for introductions.
That's all good.
We've had a long rest since anything major has happened.
I sure haven't. I mean, oh, good.
Yeah. So Corvus, you're in this entryway with these like broken statues and all these holes in the wall. If you want to do anything, I don't know if you want to like investigate them or perceive them. You haven't had a chance to really do anything, so I wanted to check in.
Oh, sure. Is there a map or are we Theater of the Mind?
No, we're Theater of the Mind.
Okay, cool. Just making sure I wasn't late.
It's real
been
dark here.
It's been a 10-minute walk down a pitch black hallway, sloping downwards into some underground whatever, and this is the first sort of man-made chamber we've come across.
Interesting. And we can't really see in it sounds like?
We have dancing lights going.
Yeah. So we've got we have some dim light so that we're not tripping over each other, but like...
And otherwise, there's a blue gem set in the ceiling that is like annoyingly strobing, like flickering randomly. That's like almost giving you a headache.
Can I go look at this blue gem?
Yeah.
Can
It's 10 feet in the air. You stand under it, you look up. It looks like a flickering blue gem.
Cool. Do I think it's magical in nature?
Make an Arcana check.
Yeah. 17.
Probably. It's emitting light. Now, it's not doing a very good job of it, but it is doing it.
Cool.
I believe somebody has that eyepiece that does that whole identify thing, don't they?
Somebody does. It's not me.
I do.
It'd be Lunine.
I have...
I use You want me to use that on the stroby thing?
I think you could probably use it in the room. That's what I did when I broke into Book of Tales. I think I just used it in the room and some stuff illuminated.
Well, so when you cast Identify, it is not like a constant stream of things. It's you identify one object per casting.
Yeah, but it has detect magic.
That is a different thing, yes.
Yeah. They have detect magic. I have identify. Hey guys, do we want to take 10 minutes for me to look into this flickery gem thing?
Sure.
Sure. Yeah.
Can I get someone tall over here to give idea a boost up?
Yeah, I'll do it. Come here, idea.
Okay, he's still like 3 or 4 feet from the ceiling, but sure.
He's not tall enough to reach the gem. Can he climb? If it's bas relief, can he climb it?
He could climb the walls, but it's in the middle of the ceiling, which is not carved.
Oh, it's in the middle of the ceiling. I, for some reason, thought it was on the wall.
No, it's
So sorry.
It's an overhead light.
I understand you now. For some reason, I thought it was on the wall, 10 feet up on the wall.
Nope.
Gotcha.
It's all good.
So no one here is tall enough to get idea up high enough to touch it, and he has to touch it for me to cast Identify.
So yeah, again, if you use 3 charges of the eyepiece, that'll do detect magic if we're that interested in it.
Yeah. But that just tells us that there is magic, whereas Identify would tell us the source of it.
Meanwhile, it's just flickering every so often.
That's slightly irritating. I think we should keep walking, guys.
We want to do
Let's do it.
you'll check the room for trap kind of thing, or we feel pretty confident?
I don't think we feel confident. Period.
About anything. No.
Maybe my rogue can be useful in that.
Yeah, we're hyper paranoid, by the way, in this. We are very confident this is where the I keep forgetting the name. Burning River or whatever.
Crimson River.
Crimson River. This is like their base.
Yeah.
We know there's been traffic in and out.
Is that there's a lot of people down here who really don't like us.
And it's very dark and underground and creepy, and we're very far away from home.
Yeah.
Okay, copy that. Well, can I do that, Jared? Would that be a thing I could do?
Yeah, make
rolls or whatever?
an investigation check. Yep, absolutely.
I forgot where that came in the alphabet for a second.
Words are hard.
Cool. So in the room that you're in, you do not find any traps rather. What you do notice though is these like irregular holes in the wall. You're pretty confident that they once held precious stones that were removed long ago.
Okay.
So it's like the holes are from like there were once gems or stones or whatever that were part of the bas relief, and they got ganked.
Sure. Okay.
All right. I have a new idea. I'm going to cast.
Why?
I'm going to cast Mage Hand and use it to lift idea up to the gem.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
He's under 10 pounds.
Yeah, definitely. He's literally bones.
Yeah. And then I can cast Identify through idea to identify the.
However, if you're going to cast it ritually, you can't concentrate on another spell, and Mage Hand is concentration.
Correct.
Is it? I don't think it's concentration.
Is it not? Do they change it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Great.
Do we think it's wise for us to?
How long does Mage Hand last? Is it an hour or is it 10 minutes?
Bugger. Not long enough for me to cast Identify. You're right.
Yeah.
I can lift idea up there, but unless there's something for him to cling to, he's gonna fall.
I have to admit, something strange has happened in my view on spell casting, ritual casting. When I was a cleric, and I was like, yeah, let's not waste the spell slot. Now that I'm not, I'm like, just cast the damn spell.
I can only cast it as a ritual.
Oh.
Yeah.
But if we're a little nervous about being here too, maybe it's a good thing because we maybe don't want to sit in one place for 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Let's just keep walking.
Okay. As you enter the hallway, the bas relief continues to stretch down. There is no light source, so you're using whatever you got. How are you continuing? Are you just walking? Are you stealthing? Are you investigating as you go? Like, what are people doing?
Sonar is. I am perceiving as I go for sound or light ahead of us.
Okay. Make a perception check.
But I think otherwise we're basically just walking slowly.
All right, cool.
22.
Great. Cool.
Go ahead.
What do you want to do, Corvus?
Oh, I was just going to sneak at the back. I don't know if there was a way to use the party and the light source to stay in front of me and try to do the Corvus thing and just walk along stealthily behind.
Yeah. How far away are you people being from one another? Mind you, I will say, if you do put distance between you, that means you are that much farther away if anything happens to somebody.
Sure, yeah. I think reasonably we should stay near each other. Maybe not in a clump in case we all fall through a pit, but perhaps within 5 feet or so.
Yeah. The dancing lights are also only casting 10-foot radius dim light. So if you're more than, they're 20. They're basically casting a 20-foot circle.
You should be in the middle then, is what it seems like, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, there's 4 of them, and they can spread out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like you can, but they're not we're not walking down here with like a flaming brand. It's a little dim purple orb.
Yeah, that's fine. I think Corvus is used to being in dim light. And I'm fine with him being in the back, not too far away, maybe like 5 foot behind the last person, because he has one of the faster movement speeds anyway.
Great.
Fair.
Can I roll a little stealth check for you?
Sure, go for it. Yeah, you are moving silently and unseen by anyone who doesn't know that you are there.
Sort of in my element, I guess.
Yeah, you are making use of all these shadows, baby. Cool. So as you walk down, Selenar, you're leading the group?
Unless someone else is. I'm nervous about being in front because last time I got fucking shivved.
You don't have to be. I'm trying to contextualize your perception check. So who is leading down this 10-foot hallway?
Probably the one with the most.
Who is leading down this? Who? Okay,
Me.
Justin. Great. Cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cool. Justin, you are leading the group down. Selenar, you are keeping your eyes up in the distance for any pinpoint of light and listening very hard for any kind of noise. Which means that when Justin steps in front of a sensor, nobody notices it until it's too late. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw as bone spikes emerge from 20 feet of wall, catching all of the party.
Fuck. Well, fuck.
I was gonna say, okay, never mind.
Save. Yeah.
Next time, the leader should be Lunine, I vote. Both for Dex and AC.
All right. Andra.
Yeah, that hurt.
Great.
Hey, look at that. Now I stand corrected.
Andra and Lunine
So.
are the only two to fail this time around, which is great. So Andra and Lunine are a little slow and end up taking 10 points of piercing damage as these spikes emerge from the wall. And they're like long, thin. They're not like big, thick, heavy spikes. They're just like long, thin, piercing ones. So they don't do a ton of damage, but it does hurt. It's like being hit by like needles. And in this dim light, are dim lights concentration?
I
Or dancing lights?
don't believe so, but I'm double checking right. Yes, it is. That is concentration.
Cool. So go ahead, make a con save of DC 10, and we'll see if you lose them. Yeah, you're fine.
We can
Cool.
still see.
Yeah.
They'll probably yelp.
Yeah, so you yelp as the two of you take 10 points of damage. Nobody else takes any damage. You all manage to avoid the spikes. Yeah, and you can see that the spikes didn't just come like at mid-level. They're like the whole height. So it becomes like this interwoven thing of like gnashed needle-like teeth that just the whole breadth for this 20 feet. You don't know how most of you managed to avoid getting hurt by it, but you did, so that's good.
Do they remain or do they retract?
After about 10 seconds, they retract. But for an instant, you are all like, we're surrounded by needles. And in this dim light, you can see they're kind of like, they look like kind of a yellowy, whitish bone material. And then they draw back in. And you can hear a slight little click. Anyone with a passive perception of 15 or higher can hear a little click.
Huh. This is after the trap has already gone off.
Yep.
That was the trap, yeah. What did you do?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
I took leadership of this group. Look at me. I am the captain now. But if
Wait.
someone else wants to step ahead and search for traps along the way, I'd be more than likely glad to step aside for that. And I look at Corvus.
Corvus will say from the darkness. So I'm no better suited finding them than anyone else that knows how to look around. But if you find them, I could certainly disarm them, I think. What I'm trying to say in character without metagaming is my investigation isn't my highest skill.
All right. So then the approach would be I will walk a little bit slower, constantly looking in every direction for any sign of a trap.
Head on a swivel.
If I do, then... Or actually, you know what? Hold on a second. You know what? Let's do this. Hold on. Give me 10 seconds here. You know what? Let's do this. I'm going to cast Unseen Roadie.
I love it already.
Yeah. And I'm going to make him walk in front of me, like 10 feet in front of me. And he'll be the one to set off traps.
Okay.
10, 15 feet in front of me.
Okay.
So.
Sure.
You summon up an invisible roadie, and you can't see it. You know it's there because you can tell with your magic that it's there. And it's just walking in front of you. Eventually, not too long, about 100 feet down or so, the hallway comes to an end in a T intersection. So you are coming up, and then it branches left and right.
Cool. Is there anything on the wall that's now in front of us?
No, it's just those same kind of generic oceanscape bas relief seems to like permeate this whole area.
This whole hole.
The hallway, the section of hallway that goes to the left, continues to be a 10-foot wide hallway. The one to the right is a 5-foot wide hallway.
Oh, I feel the 10-foot makes me feel less nervous. Thoughts?
I mean,
I'm happy
The
to roll
5 foot-
another perception if I hear or see anything in either direction.
Yeah, go for it.
the narrow hallway means that we have to go single file, but that also means anyone coming toward us would have to go single file.
A
Yeah,
25.
but no one could really get to the front if you had some.
Great. Selenar, with a 25 perception check, you don't see anything beyond the edge of your dark vision. And you don't hear anything either. It just sort of... You look down the hallway. Yeah, you look down the hallways. You can see down the narrower hallway, the 5-foot wide one. It does have like a turn not too far down. So it kind of turns up again. The other one is straight, the 10-foot wide to the left.
Hey, idea, can you go see what's around that bend?
He goes and kind of looks, and you hear in your mind, there's an intersection.
How many options?
2 straight and turning to the right.
I will relay that to everyone else that if down the narrow hallway, when it turns, that then there's another branch.
So, what are we thinking, guys? Left or right? I honestly don't care.
What are you gonna do?
I mean, the narrow one means that they can't rush us. It also means that we can't rush them.
We could also be held at a choke point. Jared, can I look for any markings that they might leave as like
Yeah,
symbols that?
go ahead. Make an investigation check. You have dark vision, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so in this dim light, you can just make a straight check.
Second wind.
Okay. $17.
17.
With a 17, you don't see anything that would be like a way marker or anything. And it makes you think that perhaps having this hallway of like 2 different sizes maybe that's unusual, so maybe they just remember. But also on that 17 investigation, there's no like there's no footprints, there's no like, there's some scratches on the wall, like stuff, people, things have definitely like come by here and like, you know, knocked into the wall, scraped against the wall, stuff like that, but nothing significant. There's no like maximum damage, there's no like big explosion-y things. So it feels, I think, with a 17, either way is valid. Yeah.
Do we go the way we're less likely to get lost then?
The getting stuck in a 5-foot only tunnel, if we encounter anything, does still make me a little nervous. I think I'd vote for the 10-foot path, personally.
I mean, I'm not opposed to the wide one, but like 5 feet is not. We're not getting stuck. Like, I can pass somebody in a 5-foot corridor.
Yeah, so can Ozo.
So left or right?
I cast my vote.
That's fine. I don't feel that strongly about it. Let's take the wide one.
Okay.
Okay.
As we go, though, I mean, something I'm just trying to be helpful, and something that occurred to me is that this is like sort of a criminal gang, right? Like, would I have any leg up, perhaps looking for clues or signs or thieves' cans of any sort that they might have left behind at as we, sort of start down the left?
Yeah, make either perception or investigation as you are going. You do not have dark vision, so you are in the dim light, so you're doing this at disadvantage.
Copy. I will roll twice, I guess.
You don't notice anything with an 8 that particularly strikes out to you. So you continue.
So this is the first junction we've come across. Period, right?
Correct.
Okay, so moving forward in this dungeon, whenever we take a turn, I'm gonna leave druidic message on the floor pointing the direction we came from. So like the exit is this way.
Cool. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
If somebody wants to like track or draw a pseudo map, you're welcome to do that.
Sure. I can do that. I
Uh,
might even have chalk. I could do a similar thing in case, I don't know, redundancy is good. Let me see if that's true.
The druidic message is magical in nature and will only be noticeable to people that speak druidic. So it's a stealthy
Okay, good.
message.
Good. Okay.
Okay.
It's a stealthy indicator. This is the way out.
yeah, and what I was saying is if like a player wants to like make a map, you're welcome to do that too.
Yeah, I can do that. I'll put down what you're putting down.
Cool. So you head off to the left. And you make your way about 100 feet or so. And as you go, you come to a room. This room kind of like angles up in one direction. Like it's not like a straight 90-degree entrance. It's like on a 45 or something from the hallway. And what you see as you enter this room, it opens up into it. This room contains a large statue of a man of war, a massive, like, jellyfish.
Oh, that is what you meant. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a massive jellyfish. And in 2 of its tentacles, it holds weapons. The statue sits between an entryway or a passageway on either side. So it's in the middle, and on either side there's a 5-foot passage.
Gotcha. Are the weapons it's holding made of the same thing as the statue, or is it like obviously different?
Let me get there.
Oh, sorry.
The statue is between these two and is holding a spear on the left and a trident on the right. And it seems like it's all made of the same kind of deep blue stone as the walls and ceiling of this dungeon. As you approach, it emits. You hear something emit. It's a gurgling, watery sound. It's like, it's the sound of waves crashing and water flowing. It's the sound of bubbling brooks and gurgling streams. Does anybody speak Primordial?
Uh-oh.
Yes,
Selenar,
sure does.
you understand. This is Aquan. This is the water language, the language of water.
You spoke this to a water elemental like 30 sessions ago.
You did. And what this says is, this kind of, it's like it's emitting a message, and that message is, and everybody within 30 feet can hear what this statue is saying. Whether or not you understand it, that's up to you. Well, that's up to your language choices. What it says is, visitors of the deep chasm may enter on the left. The right is reserved for exiting petitioners. And what you see, the walls, you now notice, Selenar, as you look around in this dim light with your elvish eyes, the walls are carved with giant squids and jellyfish and octopuses, all those like crazy multi-limbed cephalopod-like entities that dwell within the deeps.
Tentacles.
Yep.
As it is speaking, I relay in common to the rest of the group. It's a message.
What is the message?
It's not all you say, is it, for real? It's a message.
No, I just interpret the message as it's being spoken.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I
great.
was like, yeah, I thought so.
Which I will say it one more time. Visitors of the deep chasm may enter on the left. The right is reserved for exiting petitioners.
I suppose we are in primordial. I try to reply. I suppose we are visitors. What can we find to the left?
The message repeats.
So in common again. It is an answering machine.
It's a recording. Okay, great.
It's a recording. There we go. But I suppose we
Sorry,
are.
Cthulhu is out right now. If you would like to place a visit, please enter on the left.
We are definitely visitors. So I suppose the left is for us.
Yes, let's go there.
All right, then. Let's go.
Okay. You enter down the left. The walls being carved with like big jellyfish and octopi and everything, like swimming and like maybe fighting or whatever, continues through this actually short hallway. And you make your way down and go around a bend, and you come to another room. This room walls have the same kind of carvings in it. The interesting thing here is that the walls are reacting to the light from your orbs. It seems like when they are hit by the dim light, they kind of maybe glow in a little way.
Like they're reflective?
Maybe.
Or like... But they're not moving.
No, they're just reacting to the light.
Cool. All right, what's in this room?
You get that. If you want to know more, you can make perception checks. If you don't have dark vision, it's at disadvantage.
I shall
Cool.
perceive.
I don't see shit.
Cool.
I don't know why it's rolling twice tonight. It's been doing that.
It does that sometimes.
Constantly.
Selenar, as you look around, you can see that there does seem to be, like, against one wall, like there are like ruts in the wall, like something heavy used to be there and was then kind of like dragged away. And you can, the way the walls are reacting, Selenar, you notice it, and that makes you wonder something. What if there was more light?
I walk over to the wall in question and gaze at it for a moment. And then look around, and then I produce flame in my hand and cast it over the wall.
You cast it over the wall, this bright light kind of glowing. And what you find are traces of salt. Like, what was reacting was little flecks of, like, salt, like sea salt that had been, like, on the wall. Make a nature check for me, Selenar.
It's my highest skill.
And with a 27, Selenar, if you're pretty sure that, like, this wall reacts to salt water.
Okay. Going back several cities ago, Selenar purchased a seasoning kit in the market in Madanat.
Uh-huh.
Does it have salt?
Yeah. It's got salt. I will just... this is me. Double check create water. Does it create salt water as well as fresh water?
I don't think it specifies. I am confirming, however. Spells. I do have it prepared.
Always good.
That's good because that's what we've been drinking for the past week and a half.
Correct. It just says you create up to 10 gallons of clean water within range in an open container.
Okay.
So I would imagine clean water means fresh water.
Yeah.
In my brain.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I would assume it would be-
regardless, your seasoning kit has salt. It only has so much, but could work.
Pull out. I just say to the group, bear with me for a moment. Does anyone have any salt, by the way, in your kit? This wall's going to react to salt water somehow. I don't know what it's going to do.
Do we think it's going to react positively to salt? I am not carrying any salts. I'm carrying a wide variety of other random objects, but salt is not one of them, unless there's salt in my poisoner's kit.
Some Himalayan pink salt. It's my trinket.
Well,
Are you really?
No. This is where Jared would be eye rolling if I could see him.
well, I pull out my little cooking pan that I have and my seasoning kit from Hessian, and I sprinkle some salt in the bowl. And I suppose I will... Wait, the barrel of water is on a camel outside, right? So this is what I have to do. So I create 10 gallons of water over my bowl, and 95% of it splashes everywhere.
Whoosh. Yes. But you create a bowl of salt water. We'll say that.
And I suppose put the bowl up to the wall and like dump salt water on a wall. This is stupid.
Yeah, you dump salt water on a wall. So you extinguish produce flame to do this. You dump salt water on the wall. The wall where you have wet it begins to glow. A pattern begins to emerge along those lines of salt crystals. You wet a good like 5 feet of the wall, like along, and it's like dripping down. And go ahead, make a nature check.
We have the right character here right now. A 19.
Yeah, on a 19, this wall is covered with an algae that glows when it is in salt water. But it's not just grown, it's cultivated, which means that it creates an image. Like if you could get the whole wall wet, it would glow with whatever this image is.
Wet with salt water or just wet?
Wet with salt water.
Salt water.
I feel like that volume of salt water in this room is going to be a mistake.
I don't have enough salt water to see the whole image. We may want to come
We're gonna
back.
come
to
up
it later.
30%.
What you can see though, this like bottom half, it seems to have like multiple limbs. Like you can see like there's like big massive tentacles, but there's also like smaller like octopi and squids like swimming between the tentacles. So maybe it's like another image of that.
Nope. This cannot be good for us.
I like how you're terrified of everything. There's art on the wall. Don't trust it.
It's salty.
It's not dead yet. I'm scared of it.
Sorry, I had to zone out for a minute, but you have the full faith and backing of Corvus, Selenar, whatever you're doing.
I'm kind of at a loss here. I am struggling to think. I'm out of salt, or I have so little that.
Here's what we'll do. Make an Arcana check. If you hit a 15, I will let you make salt water with create water.
That's nifty.
I do have a +9. So
Do it, bro.
Okay. Well then, there's
We could all.
on an 18. You are pretty sure that you've figured out you can create salt water as well with create water.
I like the idea where we just sit around and sweat a lot.
So, do you want to cast it again on the wall and just like sploosh it up on the wall?
I would love to sploosh a salty liquid all over this wall.
Splash! And slowly in the dim light, it begins to glow. And what you see, Selenar and the rest of you, especially if you like reduce the light and like make the orbs go down to the ground, what you see is a massive mural of a multi-limbed underwater entity controlling the waters around it, sending out armies of tentacled beasts and humanoids with fins and flippers and all manner of undersea adaptations, augmentations, whatever. It seems like it is, if these humanoids are to scale, this thing is massive. Now that you can see it all, you can make a religion check.
This is not a great skill, but here we go. 4.
Yeah.
Anyone else do better than a 4?
I got 13.
Because everyone can see this, right? It's not just me. The
Yeah,
whole wall is
everybody
glowing.
can see it. It is a massive figure, but none of you have a context for what this thing could possibly be.
I pull out my journal and I try to sketch the thing as, for future reference. Not taking forever, but,
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, just, yeah.
Yeah. So you notice all this, you do this, you have this one thing. And again, you notice that there are these ruts that kind of lead down towards the left. And you see that there is like a little hallway that kind of goes and maybe turns around the corner. Like this seems to be some kind of like antechamber. Like it continues down. Like there's more to go.
Yeah, and Jeff the player is kind of beginning to think that this entire ruin was looted and everything was dragged downward. Is that a thing that Selenar, the character, could also connect the dots?
Make a check. You tell me what kind of check you want to make.
An insight check.
Great, go for it.
14.
On a 14, this place is old, definitely old, which means people have probably had time to pilfer stuff. But like it's hard to tell like exactly how, when, where. But yeah, definitely something heavy was pushed from this room down the hallway.
So the recording up there said that there was that visitors and supplicants. Is that what it said?
Yeah.
So are we? Is this a shrine to something? Maybe some kind of giant water god? Like, do we think the giant water god is still here and dangerous to us, or are we just looking for bandits? Because those are two very different problems that might both come into play.
Right now, I'm keeping an eye out for the bandits. Crimson River.
Remember, we think that the bandits came, or based on Lunin's intel from last session, we think the bandits originate from the Fey Realm, and we think there might be a portal to the Fey Realm in this ruin.
Right.
So Jeff the player thinks that the bandits are stealing things from the material plane and bringing them back into the Fey Realm via this portal in this ruin.
And the last portal we saw was in water.
Correct.
Not that necessarily means anything,
Yes,
but as far as the characters know, portals happen in water.
With low degrees of statistical certainty, yeah.
Yeah.
We have 0 degrees of freedom for that
right.
data point. But yes, the only portal we know of was in water.
Cool. I guess we keep going. Anyone have anything to do other than keep walking? We keep
I
walking.
think we need to continue
Keep
down.
walking.
All right. You continue down, and it's not too far that you go before something new assaults your senses. You smell fire. And slowly you can see the low flickering flame of a fire coming from around a corner that seems to lead into a room off to the left.
Is there noise with the fire?
There's the cackling sound of a fire. Make a perception check.
I am so bad at these. 6.
Cackling of a fire.
Hey, Idea, can you go peek around the corner, please?
He scrambles down and looks around a corner, and you hear in your mind, it looks like a room of trash, maybe? Don't know. There's a lot of stuff in there, and a fire.
Is the fire contained?
Yes.
Like a fireplace or a hearth?
No.
Are there any humanoids in the room?
I don't know.
None that you can see?
Yes.
Great. Idea says there's a bunch of stuff and some of it's on fire? But he doesn't see any people. which seems suspicious because who lights a fire and then walks away? What was that?
You still had to check it
That
out.
does seem suspicious. Yeah. You sneak in.
Yeah, make a stealth check.
It's trying to be useful, even though I'm still mostly distracted at work.
Yeah, you sneak in quietly, unseen. So you are hidden from sight. And what you see when you enter, this room is well lit. Like, you don't need to make a perception check. Corvus, what you see, this room is lit by a single fire against the middle of the far wall. We'll call it the southern wall, for lack of a better term. The ceiling is soot-stained, and there's a thin layer of smoke that seems permanently captured up near the top. The smoke must be escaping somewhere, but it seems like wherever that is, it's not really enough to get it all out at like one big... Like, there's not a flue. It's just like leaching out through like cracks in the ceiling or something.
But there's not like a heavy smoke in the air.
Not at head level. There are chaotic piles of like boxes and goods and materials, items wrapped up in like dirty cloths or in like ramshackle containers. On the side of the fire, on the near side of the fire, so closer to you, you see a large coral and shell encrusted box that's like set up as like a table or a desk or something. And it's covered with like this cephalopod imagery, so like octopuses and squids and nautiloids and like all these like underwater creatures that you've heard Selenar talk about. You've seen them on the walls.
Does the box look like it's of...
You're not in there yet.
Oh, sorry.
This is...
I thought we were.
Nope.
My bad.
Corvus snuck in ahead of you
can
all.
message me these questions, but I'm not going to answer you yet because I don't know.
Sorry, I thought we all went.
Nope. Corvus said he's sneaking in. If you all want to go in after him, you're welcome to. But at this point,
You
it's
should
just Corvus.
fucking stay where you are. Because you didn't roll a stealth check.
Nope. Never mind.
Corvus, you are there watching, taking this all in, when suddenly a pile of stuff shifts and a small little goblin comes out, like very small little small even for a goblin. And he's just like rifling through, and he's like muttering to himself in Goblin, which I believe you speak Goblin, yeah. And
Sure do.
and he's like, oh, I got some new stuff in. What am I going to do with this? I need customers. Where am I going to find customers? That's my real problem here. I've got stuff. I just need rubes to sell it to. And he's like muttering to himself about like making a sale.
I would love to have a conversation with Boblin right about now because he sounds like an amazing NPC. However, I'm about to have to kick people out of this ballroom. So,
well, this is actually a good place for us to end tonight's session of Nuuli Forged.
I agree.
So we will end here. I've got it. I did see your redemption. It will come into play next week. So thank you all for being here. I hope you had fun being terrified of a hallway so far. I love that you are all terrified of the worst things in this dungeon. So I hope you had fun tonight. You made it to the Oasis. You made it to the dungeon where your prey is purportedly hiding out. So good job. Thank you, I've Got It, and everyone who came in tonight and gave us a little lurk or a little hi or whatever. Thank you for the resubscription, I've Got It, banning that spam bot. And NYC Zombie, thank you for your resubscription. Let's go around, say our goodbyes. I hope you all had fun tonight. And we will pick up there next week, November 4th at 7 p.m. We'll start our goodbyes off with Selenar.
Oh, I am Jeff playing Selenar. Happy I was able to come in tonight. This was a fun session. And I'll be here next week. Hopefully
Yeah,
doing
wonderful.
more stuff.
Great. Thanks so much. Next up, we've got Justin.
Hey, that would be me. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, catch us next week.
Great. Thanks so much. And then we've got Lunine.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you next week. Sorry, I have you today.
Cool. Thank you very much. And then we've got Corvus.
Hello, and good night. Thank you all. Sorry I was so late and mildly distracted, as I often love to play at work, it seems. But yeah, I'm glad we are reunited, and I am very much looking forward to chatting with this lovely NPC next week. Stay tuned.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And we've got Andra.
That's me. My name is Sarah. I have been Andra. I apparently sneak up on people and invade their space when they're sneaking around. So sorry. And we are Nuuli Forged, and we have a YouTube channel where you too can catch up on our past episodes, and even our previous campaign. And follow us on social media. Okay, bye.
Thank you so much.
I feel like there was a longer speech, but I've forgotten it.
You're all good. Thank you all so much for joining us. I've been Jared, your humble dungeon master here on Nuuli Forged. We're gonna hop in this raid to top-down tabletop. Let them know that they've been newly raided, and we will see you all next week. Thank you so much for being here. If you're in the U.S., go out, or at least in New York, I guess. There's primaries going on. It's primary season. Make sure, or there's elections. There's proper elections going on. Go out and vote. If you can vote, vote. Do the damn thing.
There's a general election next week.
Yeah, do the damn thing. It's important. Go, just whatever. Be kind, be safe. Fight fascists in any way you can, and fuck Nazis. They suck. Yeah. Until next time, we'll see you. Be safe, have fun, and we'll see you next week. Hop in this raid. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.